everybody doing today? This is Randy here. Starting kind of a new little channel and taking RCs and kind of converting them over to something cool. Well, I bought this traxxas Slash. It was at a good price. Has radio, speed control, battery, charger, everything with it. Does not have the sound system. I'm not even sure if the thing has ball bearings in it or not. I don't think it does. It's just pretty much your stock traxxas Slash. Two-wheel drive. From what I understand, these are great trucks. They are very fast the way they are. Now this one has a brushed motor in it, and a brushed speed controller. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert all that stuff over. Let me get this out of the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the motor and the speed controller out, and I'm going to replace the motor with a brand new brushless motor, as you can see here. I forget who makes this. Bought it off eBay. It seemed like it was about $40 some odd for that. And I've also purchased a speed controller that's waterproof for a brushless speed controller. And so I'm going to replace the speed controller with this. And of course I've got ball bearings, complete ball bearing set. I may not do the transmission just yet. I may hold off, but I definitely want to get it in all the wheels in areas that I can get to right away. The whole reason of this build is I purchased a new body. I like the old truck body and everything, and I am definitely getting another one of these for another project that I'm going to do. But what I've done is I have purchased, let me get this out of the way. I purchased the new Proline. Let's see if I can get a tab off of this thing here. It's the Proline Desert Eagle. Now this looks and is pretty much the Mad Max car from Fury Road, basically. There are some subtle changes. I'm sure this Proline could get away with not having to call it the Mad Max car or anything like that. Such as the blower on the engine is not correct. They have a round blower on it. There are some other subtleties with this body that do not look like the original one in the movie. But what's nice about this is this can also be turned into the regular Mad Max Pursuit Special, the black police car that they originally have in the first one, Mad Max and the Road Warrior that he drove. Now in Fury Road, this thing is jacked up, it's old, it's beat up, it's ready to just give up, it looks like. But it is a very nice body they made. Pull it out here. Of course, it's got the film on the outside of it. As you can see, the motor here, the blower is not right. The blower is more of an oval type thing, but they stuck that on there for now. I'm going to cut this off, definitely put a different blower on it. I'm going to basically cut out the windshields, put a screen in there. I'm going to paint this in such a way that it looks very old and rusty and basically doomsday, driving type car is the what I'm looking for. And then I've got another one of these that I'm going to turn into the Pursuit Special, which is just the black cop car from the original movie. And so that one will be a lot easier to make than this one that's coming up. I have also purchased, hang on here, let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I've also purchased some tires for it. I have the Badland Proline front tires, which are the 2.1, I believe. Let's see, which ones are these? Yeah, these are the 2.2, and then these are the 2.8. Now these are the Badlands and the Interoco, whatever that is. I can part number on the bigger tires. These are for the back is 10110-14. The ones for the front tires 118221. Now these are basically what Proline had picked out. Basically, these tires are what Proline picked out for their Desert Eagle, because you can go on and find out all the stuff that they actually put on this for their promo video. And you can get everything, or you can make it your own, however you want to do it. I'm just going to do my own type style on it. I don't really, I did like the tire setup on it, and I do like the screen and stuff in there, but there's some other things I'd change. I'd like to add like some kind of little 55-gallon tank or something on the back, like the originals have and all that. I also, after purchasing all that, I figured out I needed a body mount kit so I could raise and lower the body if I needed to. This is part 6070-30, or -00, I'm sorry, from Proline. This is made for the Slash, so you can do a raise and lower the body. And then I also bought a set of these pinless body mounts. They use magnets to basically hold your body on. I really wanted to try these out for a long time, so I think it's going to work out really well. Other than that, I've pretty much got everything I need to do a conversion on this guy. And go from there. I think I might stick with starting to paint the body first and come up with some kind of a paint scheme on that. And then once I get that done, I will definitely dive into this truck and start replacing everything that needs to be replaced and go from there. So I'll check back with you in a bit. Alright, everybody. Put the new front tires on and look at those behemoth back tires on this thing. Those are 2.8s. They fit on there really tight, but they're good. We got the 2.2s. Now these are the tires that they recommend with this body. So now I think we're going to start on the body post. We're going to change those out and put on the option pair that raise them and lower them. And so I'm going to mess with that for a minute and see if I can get those on, and then we'll come right back. Alrighty, we've got the new posts put on there. They did not come with magnets on top, so I took those little boogers that I was going to put on top there and took the magnets off, and I epoxy welded them on with the JB Quick Weld. Same with the front and the back. Shouldn't have any problems hooking them up to the body. Now these will go way up and down, these body posts, so should look pretty good. I'm going to let these dry for a little while. Like I said, that is JB Weld that I mounted the magnets on with, and then once that's on, then we can take the top magnets and mount them onto the body itself and be all set. Just looking at this thing, man, these tires in the back are huge. Tires in the front, good knobbies, man. So that's where we are right now with it. I'll next step will probably be the motor or the speed controller, one of the two. Let's let this stuff dry and we'll get back at it in a minute. Alright, here's a little hint for everybody out there that's going to do magnetic body posts. I had to glue mine to this this black post here to make this work, because the little anodized pieces that they gave me won't fit on this shaft, so I had to glue them on, and I used a JB weld, quick weld. I think it was like 6 minutes, and I left the screw in there so give something to mount to, and it's really strong. But now I'm going to put the body on it, just to get these mounted on the body. And what I'm going to do is I put a piece of paper on there to separate the magnet from the other metal piece underneath there. So if the JB weld were to squish out on the sides, it wouldn't get all over the other parts. So that's just a little tip that I wanted to let everybody know. This is my first time working with the magnets. I think it's a good tip. Other than that, the beast is coming along here. When we get done with mounting the body, when I get the body where I want it, then I'm going to take it off. I'll finish the body up later. We'll put the speed controller in, put the motor in, swap these out, and should be able to take this thing for a ride. All right, everybody. Be right back. All right, everybody. Just to follow you up on the build here, I got the magnetic body posts in. Let me tell you, I'm not impressed with them. I mean, they'll hold, but they will not hold the body on that tight. What I had to do is I ended up putting Velcro on the sides and inside the body in order for this thing to stick, and it sticks very, very well with the magnets and the Velcro. I did put in the new LiPo speed controller here, and I did put in the new motor. Problem is, you can tell, cords are too short. So I'm getting ready to fuse some cords together here and get everything plugged up and taped up, and then should be able to work on the body a little bit more and be done with it. And then we can take it out and cruise it around, see what it's like. All right. Okay, so this is what I've gotten done so far. I have I made the correct hood scoop, and I took some real thin aluminum and bent it, and I cut the very top off that one blower that was on there and flipped it upside down and cut the other part of it off. Then I ran a couple hoses up in there, and I kind of just glued everything together, and it turned out pretty cool. The patina on this car, it looks glossy right now because I put a clear coat on it just to hold the gloss in. There's still going to be some dirt and stuff that's got to go on it. The glass has still got to come out of it. I did kind of do some other painting. I'm leaving like some of the doors solid color, most of the panel. Everything's pretty much rusted though. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. The one thing that really drew me to this was how cool it's going to look once it gets on that chassis with the tires off the ground and everything, or the body off the ground from the tires and everything. So, but this is a very nice body. Like I said, it's starting to turn out good. I've got some metal screen door mesh that I'm going to put over there over the front windshield and the side doors. I'm going to cut these out, and that way you're going to be able to see that driver's head real good sitting inside there. And then on the back side I can load that up with a bunch of Nomad type crap, whatever I could find, and kind of go from there with it. So that's what I wanted to show you for right now. That's what I've gotten done. Everything will be dull, don't worry. It's a little glossy right now. And how I did all this this patina, this rust, is there is stuff called Metal Effects. Now you can buy a small bottle of it with the activator, and what it does is it's basically rust in a bottle. You basically brush it on where you want it to be rusty at, and this will turn a bright yellow rust when it gets done. But when you hit it with a clear coat, it turns into that dark brown type patina on it. But it's a little expensive to do that, and I did it on the outside of it. which it does stick. I've done another body similar to this with it, and it does stick pretty good. Once you get a clear coat on there, you're going to be okay. As long as you don't, tear it up too bad, you should be all right. But it'll handle an impact or two, no problem. So, other than that, that's basically where I am. Like I said, the metal effects is really great stuff. I did a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea submarine and rusted it out with that, and it turned out awesome looking. You can see I added some tools and stuff on the back. Got the body done. The rack I put on top of the wheel. Changed around and put the correct hood scoop on it instead of the one that came on the body. I cut that one off and redid a new one. I put the bigger tires on the back. Skinnier tires on the front. It's got really good suspension here. Not a big fan of the magnetic body clips, but for what it is, it's what it is. I think it looks really good. The paint job turned out the way I wanted it to. Keep in mind, I do have another one of these bodies, and I'm going to make the street version of the Interceptor. That's all black and shiny and all that good stuff, the lights and all that. But this is my Fury Road version. I really, really like this truck. I have went and redid the inside of it. So hang on a minute and I'll do that. Okay. Well, like I said, we started out with the 2.2 tires on the front here that were recommended for the body, and then the 2.8 tires on the back. Lots of room still. I put the motor in it, the speed controller, which has audio. I do have the speakers coming in, but I'm going to use the speakers on the other body when I do the on-road version. This is just something for me to have fun and play with. It's all waterproofed. The lights will plug into this that I have on the roof. These magnetic body clips, I put them on. Of course, they won't fit with the original pieces because when you buy the extension body set, these are square, and the piece that slides down on it is round. So the only thing I could do was take the magnetic body clip, the magnets off the body clip itself, and glued them on here with what I use, JB Weld on the front and the back, and I got it to where I wanted it to sit. But then I also had to add Velcro to the sides on each side, and with the Velcro on the side, it really holds that body on good and tight. But these magnets help line everything up, so when you set the body on there, it does sit on there pretty straight. Other than that, I've still got the radio. I was going to take it out and run it today, but it is icy cold, and it is raining, and it's supposed to be snowing, and I know it's waterproof and everything, but I just don't feel like getting outside right now. I've got kind of a sore throat, so hang on, let me put the body back on it. I absolutely love this body. I think it's really cool that they came out with it. But as you can see on some of the paint job here, what I did is I put that rusting, that model, what is it? Here, let me get this is the kicker for it, but this is Model Effects Rust Activator. And then you got Model Effects Metal, which is an oxidizing iron. Basically, you brush this stuff on, and then you spray this on top of it, and it'll rust it. And after it rusted, I kind of went back over with some paint to kind of seal it up and give it that rough look. A little bit of silver, a little bit of this and that. I left the windows cruddy because it's an apocalypse scar, you know. I went and did, you know, painted all this stuff. No problems here. And as you can see, I got like one door is like just all primer, and then right behind it is just a bunch of rust and stuff, you know. And I went and put a flat. I actually put a gloss coat over top of it, which you guys seen that in a little bit earlier in this video. So I put a gloss top on it, but then I went back with the airbrush and did a lot of the black over top of it to bring that color down. Let's see if I can get a real good shot of that front end there. So you can tell that the airbrush really knocked it down quite a bit, and it looks a lot better, I think. Well, that's my version of the Mad Max car. You can do whatever you want to with these bodies. I happened to paint mine black on the inside and then came outside and did all the rusting stuff so I could have the texture on it. But you can paint it however you want. There are different ways, airbrush techniques that'll make it look really cool. I am going to start on the next one real soon. I do have the truck, I have the body, I have some other stuff I'm going to put in it, which I'll go over next time in the next video. And then that way you can really see how I do it. Because I'm going to do the same thing I basically did to this one, but it's going to have on-road tires, and it's going to sit lower, and the motor and the speed controller in the new truck are going to get changed out like this one did, because I want to put the audio in the new one, in the new car. So, but yep, that's my version. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was a little fun idea to do, and I think it turned out really bitchin'. So, all right, everybody, I'll see you on the next video.